Why schools fail you? Do you believe that schools has failed you? So let me ask you all a question and think about this. If you have finished school, at least high school, right? And you are working because you want to earn some income, where are you working exactly? Are you working in a job anywhere close to your dream job, or the job that you thought you went to school to learn in order to get into the career? Then if you are not, even 4, 5, 10 years after graduating from school or even college, and you are not where you want to be in life, the school has definitely failed you. And this video is definitely for you. I could say the same. The school has failed me. But before I go there, practically, let me tell you all 3 ways in which the school has failed you. The first one is you wasting years learning subjects that has nothing to do with your career in life, right? Mathematics. Most of us not going to do anything with the 90 something percent of what you learn in maths. Now, as a business owner, the business owner that I am, the only thing I need to know in maths is some basic addition, subtraction, sometimes division and stuff, multiplication, and some consumer theory, because consumer theory is like discounts, higher purchase, salary, and those things. But trigonometry, matrices, what? I don't need those things. So the majority of subjects, imagine being 17 years old. That's not me right now. That was me some years back. But some of you all, 18. Imagine going to school for at least 10 years. Lower school, upper school, or some people call it different grades. Primary school, high school. At least 10, 12 years. And after studying for so long, it's like you now have to fight your way through the lowest end jobs. And there's a reason behind this, right? There's a reason behind this. Before the video end, I'll tell you why it is so much persons end up in low end jobs after studying in high school, getting all their passes, getting top scores. Some of them can't even find a job. Like what? So that's one way in which the school has failed us. They're teaching us things that are not going to really get us where we want to go in order to accomplish our dreams and aspirations in life. Another way in which the school has failed us is that many people end up living in poverty or in the financial struggle called the rat race. I ended up there myself a couple years back. So when I was younger, 11 years around there, one of my goals were, sorry about that, one of my goals were that I wanted to become a business owner. And I'll talk a little bit more about that. And when I started to work, the first job I got was definitely a blessing. I spoke about how I got that job because of I got a distinction in maths. I spoke about that in one of my previous videos. But the thing is, with the finances and the rat race and stuff, I had 6 ordinary passes or O levels as they were called in Trinidad and Tobago, the Caribbean, and I had like 4 or so A levels. And guess what? After I got through to teach based on my maths grade for the July-August vacation, and then that was up, and I started looking for jobs. Guess what? The next place I ended up was in a clothing store selling. Like, what? And then I went into working for a factory, and I was getting like low end pay. Like, if you are begging for money, like, what? After all these years of studying, and worse yet, I would have studied business for 4 years before I even started to work in those places. So that's telling you, the education they offering us in the school system is a waste of time. It is not going to get you where you want to go in life, unfortunately. The final way in which the school has failed us or you is that business students have been deceived. They have deceived business students above all other types of students. Why am I saying this? As I said, I studied business for 4 years in high school. 2 ordinary or O levels, 2 advanced or A levels, right? And even though I was presented with an opportunity to teach, that was my first job after graduating from A levels, and that was just for a short period. So I practically started off with a little side business. But after learning business in school for 4 years, I had no clue how to continue operating that business from there. I started to look for jobs. So why did I go to school and spend 7 years in high school, of which 4 of them was learning business, and it was like a waste. All they taught me was, what is this, what is that, what is barter, what is the other, but they never told me or taught me how to do anything business-wise. And for some of you all who have been listening to my videos, you all know why, and I'll say it again. The school system was never created to produce business owners. It was not even created to produce high income earners. It was actually, the school started up when in the Industrial Revolution, when persons like Mr. Rockefeller, they needed workers to work in their oil factory. That was in the industrial age, and because of that, they wanted factory workers. So that's why the educational system, most persons who pass through there usually end up working low-end jobs, because that's what the education system is preparing you for. It's preparing you to become workers, not thinkers. Some of you probably saw I shared that already. So let me kind of elaborate a little bit more on that workers, thinkers thing, right? John Rockefeller said he don't want to create thinkers, he want to create workers. Why? If they produce workers, you would then be like, okay, as most persons already, all right, all I want is a job, and I'll work for somebody, and you will not be happy. Some persons have not been happy with their actual job. Now, if they were educating us to create thinkers, we'll be able to use our creativity that God has blessed us with, our minds, and be able to come up with original invention. And if you'll do your research, a lot of the, not all, but some of the originators of some of the items, we use the phones, the touchscreen, the laptop, those are the people who become millionaire and billionaire. So they don't want to teach us the actual things that will help us to become successful. So that's why the school system is like that, and unfortunately it have failed us. So before I end this video though, I would encourage persons who really want to be successful, to get into whatever career you want to get into, seek out persons, at least 5 persons who are in that industry. So let's say, for example, you want to become a business owner, right? Find at least 5 successful business owners. You can choose one of them to start coaching. For now, of course, it's not going to be free, but if it is, you need to take a loan for education, I would actually approve that, in the sense that you are, as long as the person has a successful track record and what they teach us works, you'll be fine, because I have done it, right? So I could probably recommend 2 persons. Dr. Myron Golden, he is a millionaire, actually a multi-millionaire business owner, out there in the United States. I've been to his training. One of his challenges called the Make More Offers Challenge, and the things that he thought that I actually applied worked so much better than things I was doing before. I was like, oh wow, this is impressive. This man knows what he's teaching. And then there is Israel Duran. Israel Duran is also really great, very knowledgeable, very wise. I've been in his training a little bit more than Dr. Marangola. He's also a millionaire. He is more on the speaking end of being a speaker, but he's really great as well. So those persons are in the US. Now, even though I'm from Trinidad and Tobago, I have not really been, I mean, unfortunately, maybe one day, let's say, connected to a lot of business owners in Trinidad and Tobago as yet. But in time, we'll see how that goes. And I hope that the advice and whatever you learned from this video was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you all in a future video. Bye.